Hello everybody, we are Studio Killers and we are back. It's been a minute, but we obviously still appreciate your love and support that you've shown us during our mini hiatus. But we're back with new music and we are super excited for you to hear what the next few months brings. So we have a new song
and it's called Let's Not Talk About Our Feelings.
And we're not going to be talking about our feelings on this podcast either. In a nutshell, we started the song in LA with two friends, Nate Ferraro and Donny Bravo, and I played it to you guys and you liked it, and we were thinking this could actually be a Studio Killers record, albeit with some tweaks, and we started working on that and turning it into an SK record, adding a ton of like guitars, acoustic electric guitars and real bass, which is kind of the sound that we've been pivoting towards recently. And we feel like this is kind of, we haven't been this excited about a song in a minute, and super excited to be sharing that with you.
But Studio Killers has always been about trying to keep a sound fresh, and some of the songs we've done in the past, some of the songs that you might have heard, were made looking to the future and looking to a new sound and not trying to be derivative of anything. And I think when we heard this song, we felt immediately that this could be a great Studio Killers song because it sounds so fresh and not necessarily like anything that's out there at the moment. It has references, and we picked up on some of those references with the production, taking them a bit further. But it sounds like a new direction as well for Studio Killers, whilst at the same time it's unmistakably our record.
Yeah.
And with the voice of Cherry swooning across the top, and with the lyrical sort of reflection, it's like a continuation of some of the songs that have made an impact for us over the last few years.
Yes, wonderful words of wisdom there. I think what we all agreed upon was that we felt that this was a kind of more of an indie organic type of song, that in a sense it's feels like a bit of a 2.0, doesn't it really? We love the previous songs, they kind of set us up for where we are right now, and I feel this is the right sound for us moving forward, for sure.
I mean, one or two people might have heard one of our previous songs called Jenny, which then evolved into, it developed a second life with its revised title, Ruin Our Friendship, which came off the fact, as you know, that had a viral moment, and therefore the Ruin Our Friendship lyric was something that people picked up on, so that became as much of the power of the song and its lyric as the original title Jenny. And with Let's Not Talk About Our Feelings, it feels like a lyrical continuation, even though that wasn't necessarily the intention when it was written.
As long as we don't talk about our feelings, that's cool.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the song.
I think starting from the title, I was kind of just thinking that we talk way too much about our feelings right now. We're so egocentric and focused in our individual selves. I feel like this culture we live in right now is just narcissistic and all too individualistic, and it's not making us any happier. It's not making our lives any more meaningful. We're just overthinking and talking too much and analyzing every single thing around us and inside us all the time, and it's it can get really heavy. So that's kind of the backdrop of the song, in a sense that you don't need to be Wittgenstein to get that, and there are limits to how much we can express verbally, and it's kind of like you'll just know when you're in love, and you don't really need to talk about it. And I think that makes it kind of romantic, even more romantic and cool. Let's just say that there are moments when you shouldn't talk about your feelings.
it can ruin a friendship. You know, this is hence
yeah,
the
that can ruin a
continuation.
moment. That can ruin a moment totally as well. So I remember when Jenny was blowing up virally, and I was reading some YouTube comments, and people were wondering like, what happens after the tiger like jumps off the cliff? In a sense, this does feel like a continuation to that. It's kind of like it's totally a non-conversation. On top of that, it's the whole like, you know, let's not talk about our feelings. It's more like it's fine. Like you can't always find the right words, and you don't have to. So the words only take you so far.
Well, if you've enjoyed listening to us talking about our song, but not talking about our feelings, why don't you hit the follow button so you can hear these podcasts first next time we do one?
Yeah, there's going to be new music this year, so you know, make sure that you follow us on Spotify and YouTube and wherever you get your music from.
You follow us everywhere, guys.
Because as you know, without your love and support, you know, we wouldn't exist. Peace out.
Over and out.
Thank you so much. Lots of love.